Yeah, so CellC has quite a unique position in the South African market. Obviously, we're the third operator, the challenger, and challengers have unique issues that are special to them. So, in terms of our ability on our space in the fourth industrial revolution, we specifically have to innovate quite a lot. So we don't have the scale of the big operators. We don't have the ability to build networks at the rate that they do. So we have to come up with innovative solutions to still offer the same fantastic level of service to our customers. One of the areas that we're focusing on at the moment is content. And we've developed a very exciting content platform. So it's not just sort of getting a bit of content and putting it onto mobile devices or to devices. It's actually a whole platform where we aggregate content across different areas. So sport, news, video on demand, a whole lot of those types of things. And we're actually building that into our entire product suite. So we're giving it to our customers as part of our overall offering. We've also got some very exciting fiber to the home type offerings. So the move is towards triple play, quad play, where you have to be innovative. So we've got products, for example, where we give fiber, we give a few contracts, mobile contracts, and we also give content all in one package. So that's the way we see the industry developing and innovating. The other area is that we're forming partnerships with some of the other operators to try and save costs on network infrastructure. So in South Africa, for example, the government has just pronounced on what they call a wireless open access network, which is basically the thinking is that spectrum will be given to one network operator that will have participation from various players, and we want to participate in that because we see that being the way of the future. It drives down the cost. If you, instead of having every operator building their own networks and having duplication in infrastructure, if you have one player that people can all participate in, it makes things a lot more efficient. So I think that's the way we see the future, especially in South Africa. In terms of community outreach and that, we do as much as we can within our budgets. We don't have, as I say, the firepower that some of the big operators have, but we also innovate. So, for example, we have a project where over 5 years we've rolled out a very innovative ICT solution to 1,500 schools. We're in the last year of that project. So we've done 1,200 schools so far, and we're going to roll out to another 300 schools. And basically what it is, it's a technical solution which has numerous tablets, computers, and so as a brand, we're always trying to be the most, the company that gives the most value. And basically we've, for example, came up a few years ago with an innovative WhatsApp product. So it's for a very small amount of money, you can basically communicate on WhatsApp for a whole month. And that was one example. We see over-the-top players being quite important in the future, so we're trying to collaborate with them, the likes of the Facebooks, the WhatsApps, etc. And we're trying to find specific or develop specific data products that people use. So in other words, it's pointless offering somebody cheap data at 1 o'clock in the morning when most people are asleep. And that's what you'll see networks often do. They'll advertise something as being very cheap, but it's actually not really usable. So what we are trying to do is we're trying to say, when do people use products, what products do they use, and then design very specific data products for those uses. And hopefully, if people take those up, then the price does come down as well. Obviously the connectivity and then the content that goes with that, so that schools in underserviced areas can have access to technology that schools in sort of cities and that take for granted. So that's basically the thrust of our community outreach.